Foglia here from the blog Seeking Lavender Lane. How is everybody today? I'll let you guys kind of pile in a minute, and then we'll get to what today's craft is. So say hi when you guys pop in. Let me know where you're watching from. And today I think you guys are going to really enjoy this one. It's really, really cute craft. It's been, hi Maureen, it's been something that I have been watching, I guess for like 2 years now. I've seen a few other influencers and crafters try this, and I finally gave it a shot myself. And so I'm really excited because this is so cute. And you guys are gonna so love doing this, and really, I mean, it's a beautiful day, but this could be a great little like rainy day project. And you know, I know fall is coming, but let's squeeze in just a little bit more summer projects here, just to keep you guys entertained and creating. And so say hi when you guys pop in, and I'm gonna share in a minute what we're gonna get to. My crafting studio is a hot mess. I really need to clean it up here. I've been doing like one project to the next, and so it's a mess. But anyway, so today's project is gonna be fun. It's a great little summer project that you can do. And I actually, I'm a few minutes late today. I said I was gonna pop in at 2, and I'm like a few minutes late because I actually thought of like the cutest little thing right at the end. And so, so I had to make sure I had the supplies to be able to pull that off. Okay, so I think we have a few more people here. So I love when you guys can catch this live so I can talk with you. And if you don't catch it live, hashtag replay. This also goes over to my home healing group. If you're not in the home healing group, please ask about it. I love the little community that we have going on over there, and it's a free group. And I love how the women are getting to know each other. And we also have our share thread every Sunday where you get to share your project, how you did it at home. And so this is just a great way to encourage you all to get to it and be creative and love your home. Hey Rachel. All right, so this is what we're doing. I'm not gonna share the finished product yet. I was going to do that first, and I feel like that's gonna kill the whole mood of this project. So we'll save it for last. And so today we are creating a small little beehive. So I was trying to, hey Amanda, so I was trying to be really like ambitious and try to do a large one. And my Home Depot was kind of out of rope. So then I decided, hey Janice, that a small one might be better, and I had the perfect little vessel to get to trying this. So we are actually going to use one of my finished candles from my Fleur Flame collection. So I have a monthly candle subscription. Our candle line is called Fleur Flame, so it's got the little French nod to it, and I absolutely love having a candle collection, and it's just a great way for me to connect with all of you in your homes. So, but what do you do with all those candles after you're done? So I have quite a few of these at this point, and if you don't subscribe, of course you can find other containers. I just had a few of these hanging around, and I figured this could be the perfect little project to do with my leftover jars. Okay, so first things first, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go over our supplies. So you're gonna need hot glue. I definitely recommend the cool settings hot glue gun for this because you're going to be doing a lot of hot gluing, so your fingers are going to be burning. So use the cool settings one. You're going to also need some rope. So you could get all different kinds of rope for this. This one just happened to be the very last one that my Home Depot had, and I actually really like the size of this one. If you're doing really, really small, like maybe you're using like a yogurt jar, or I don't know, even smaller, you could try, I mean, you could do this probably with the size. It's just gonna take you a little bit longer. Some of like the twine, this could work. Or they even sell the one where it's like a little bit chunkier. That's what I was really going for, and they didn't have any. But I will say this one worked out perfectly for today's project. So you're gonna need rope, and you're gonna need a good amount of it, especially if you're gonna make multiple beehives. Then you're gonna need some tissue paper or crafting paper or anything like that. So grab some of this, scissors, and black paint. So I'm just using this chalk paint that I had left over. I had to give it a good stir. It was getting a little liquidy. And then I use this, but you can improvise. I mean, really, there's a lot of different tutorials out there, and I've seen a lot of different people. Hey, Leslie! I've seen a lot of different people do this different ways. I'm using paint and one of these little cute little round sponge brushes. And I think that's it. I think that is it. And I added one little extra thing on the end, but I'm not gonna list it now because it's kind of like one of those things if you wanna add it. Okay, so first things first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna create the top to this. So I was gonna use the lid that I have, but I realized that it actually kind of goes out. And when you see beehives, they actually tend to go in. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take some of this tissue paper, hey mom, or you can take crafting paper, and you're just gonna kind of make like a ball with it like this. You could kind of stick it in your candle jar. You guys see that? And you're gonna kind of just mold it so it's a little taller than your jar, but you wanna kind of also, you could use I probably could use another tissue paper, but we're probably not gonna finish this all because I'll be here probably for an hour. But you wanna kind of create almost the shape of like what a beehive is gonna look like. And so you could have it a little bit taller than your jar and kind of squish it so it kind of comes in a little bit like a cone shape. Okay, so that's step one, super easy. Recycle your old Fleur Flame candle jar, get some tissue paper or craft paper and create your little top, and make sure your hot glue gun is hot. Okay, so from here, really, really simple, we are going to start making our beehive, and it's so easy. It just takes a little time because you have to be patient and there's a lot of wrapping. It actually reminds me of a craft that I did, and I have it on the blog. I should share it later today. A long time ago, the beginning of my crafting days, my blogging days. And I actually made these frames with rope, and it was really fun. And I actually just sold them at my yard sale this past summer, like 2 months ago. So, okay, so this is what we're doing. So you're gonna glue it to the jar. And I've seen a couple different tutorials of how people did it. Some people just glued the rope to itself, and then some people actually use the container. Since it's glass, it's not like, I think it actually gives it weight, so I'm using the container. Hey Tina. So you're just going to work around. You're gonna glue, and you don't have to glue every section. I would definitely at least get your bottom base glued all the way around because you're gonna go through a lot of glue here. Okay, so we're just gonna keep going around, and I promise I will not bore you and glue this thing the whole time we are live. I'm just gonna get you started so you get an idea of how that goes. Okay, so you can see that now I've come to the point where they meet, so now I'm just gonna go up here, and I'm gonna glue the ropes together. So kind of sandwich the glue between here. And this is why your cool settings hot glue gun is the best, because if not, you're going to burn your fingers. This is so fun. I love this. So I have been seeing this for probably 2 years now, and it's probably been around longer, but I just started noticing it on different Instagrammers and Pinterest and stuff like that. And it's been something I've wanted to try. And I finally said, you know what? This will be the perfect little dose for summer, especially because I don't do a ton of crafts. And so I thought this was kind of like up my alley type of crafting too, because then you could use it after in your home. So I don't know, you guys tell me what you think. I love doing crafts where I could really use them after. So I'm not like big on doing crafts, like unless I just really need some time to like do something creative. But I like to do crafts where then I can use it in my home. And so the money and time was spent well. Okay, so as you can see, I am just I'm not cutting the rope. I am just going around and we are wrapping this together and we are covering up our candle jar. So you can do a lot of different containers if you guys are just popping in now. I'm using my recycled candle jar, but you could also use like a yogurt jar if you want to stick with small. I saw solo cups, so actually I was going to try the solo cup, and I decided to do the candle jar instead. So I think because it's a little bit shorter, and for what I'm thinking with it, I think this is a better size. I can definitely do this. Yay! I'm so excited, Maureen. Yeah, I feel like, rather than just tossing the jars, I always like to save little things too, because you never know, like little containers and jars. And I mean, I have so many yogurt jars and stuff left over because I'm like, you just never know when the perfect idea could come up with a leftover jar. So yes, so you could see we are just going around and we are wrapping it. And I'm just gonna go a little bit further up. So you're gonna go through a lot of hot glue with this. So I'm actually going to get another refill. I have my whole bag of hot glue here because you'll probably go through, I wanna say at least like 6 or 7 for this size jar. Okay, so keep on going around. Really, really simple. It just takes some time. This could be like a really fun project too that you can do with some like girlfriends, do a little craft night, because it takes time. So it's a good like little project to do when you're like catching up or having conversations. So it could be like even a fun, maybe like shower, if you're having a bridal shower or baby shower and you want to throw a craft in there. Those are my favorite. I love having a craft at a shower. So just gives you something to do because this is mostly easy, but it takes a little time. So while I'm gonna say probably all together, maybe a half an hour, 45 minutes it'll take. Maybe. I'm trying to think how long it took me before. Okay, so goodbye Fleur Flame label. I'm just gonna go a little bit further, you guys, because I wanna show you the next step. I'm not gonna cover the whole thing now, and I'll explain how I covered the top. I should have done one of those like talk show crafts for like how they cook, they have one already finished. So I have one finished, but one like almost finished, so I could have done that. But I wasn't thinking. Okay, so here we go. And I didn't cut any of the rope. I'm just literally taking it off of how it is, because then you don't want any breakage. You want it to just be continuous. Okay, let's go one more here. So what we're creating is little beehives. So if you guys are just popping in now, we're creating those little beehives, and then my plan for them is to make them as like little like placeholders for a dinner table. I just think that would be so cute. You could also put them like your potting, like a little potting bench. You can put them on like a little hutch in your dining room. So there's all kinds of things you could do with them. But I think they would be really cute at a party or something too. So, and I don't know, they're just the small, I think the small are really cute. If you did a really nice big one, actually, I'll show you. I was starting this one before and then I realized it was gonna take me too long, and then I like the idea of a small one for a table setting. I was using an olive oil container. See, and I added the tissue paper to the top, and so you can use anything recycled. I love those kinds of projects. So when you lay the glue gun down, you are always so close to the electric cord. Please stay safe. Thank you, Beth. Oh my goodness, I've never even thought of that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Good thing it's on a cool setting, right? Okay, so we're gonna keep going here. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna finish this up after because, like I said, I'm gonna bore you guys with this all day, but I'm gonna show you the next step. Okay, so As you can see, you're gonna keep going around and around and around and around and around, right? Super simple. So you're gluing it both on the container and together, so you're sandwiching them together. So when you get to the top, you're gonna continue off of the glass and kind of make your way around to the tissue paper. The first one I made was a little bit bulkier, but I think if you do this one and kind of come in, that should work really, really well. So yeah, you could go from the glass to the tissue paper. It's totally fine. And the tissue paper is just gonna hold that shape for you, which is kind of like a beehive. Okay, so once you continue that, you're gonna finish that off at the top and you're gonna spiral all the way inward and cut your rope and glue it. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna make your cute little, like, you know, in a beehive they have those little homes, the little doors, I guess you wanna call them. I have no idea. If somebody knows what it's called, please correct me. So that is where your little round sponge is going to come in, and I'm just gonna get a little black paint on there so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Let me move my hot glue gun out of the way. Okay, so we're gonna just test it there. Okay, so here we go. So what you're gonna do is, and this really is probably the perfect size for this size container. If you have something bigger, you can either just paint a perfect circle, or you can even like cut like cardboard or paper or vinyl or something like that, cardstock, something like that. So you don't have to paint it. But I thought this was perfect. So I'm just gonna press that in, make a perfect little circle. Kind of like that. See? Okay, so then the next thing you're gonna do, don't worry, I will show you how it looks finished. I have a finished one. I just wanted to, you know, make you guys wait just a little bit longer. Get my glue gun out again. And so I'm going to glue around the circle, my hot glue gun. And you're gonna take a little cut piece of rope and you're gonna just put that around here. You wanna hold this one in place, make sure it stays good, you guys. Okay, I think that's good. So you can see we made a little home. I love that, so sweet. And so you'll continue your rope all the way up, spiraling it in. You could do like a little loop on top if you want, or you could just have it finished like that. Okay, and do I have my scissor? I don't think I brought my scissor with me. Okay, that's all right. I'll cut that later. Okay, so you guys ready for the finished look? So cute. Here it is. Look how cute that is. I just love that. It looks like a perfect little beehive home. So I saw some tutorials where you can burn off some of these frays if you don't like them. They don't bother me much. I kind of think that it adds to the charm of it. So super cute. So the last thing that I want to do is make it into a cute little place card. So I cut out just some like wax paper and I wrote like a little name on it. And since I have this little piece at the top, I am just going to glue that there. And so this will be so cute for you to put on a table setting with somebody's name. Could be cute for like a shower, especially if you're doing small showers right now because of COVID. You might have more time to do this with a 5 or 10 person shower versus a 30 or 40 person shower. So how cute is that? So we got a little name on it. Hold on, one more thing. I got my dishes. I'll face it towards you guys so you can see. So you can put your cute little place setting and you can put this right on top. And I love that it's glass because it's got weight to it. So if it is outside, it's not going to blow away or anything like that. So there you have it. And you could even have your guests take them home if you want to. So you could even maybe put something inside the jar if you want. I was thinking it would still smell like the candle, but it kind of just smells like rope. So, but maybe if you wanted to put something inside, like a potpourri or something like that, so it smells good, that could be really fun too. So that's it, you guys. That is our little summer craft today. Thanks, Valerie. I love the little miniature size too. I just think it makes it extra adorable. So you can make them any size, you know, we just went small, but you can try with leftover recyclables and containers, planters, anything like that. Just remember to create your shape. You want to make sure you have like tissue paper or crafting paper or something like that to really give it form at the top. So yeah, so that is it. So if you are in our home healing group, you can make sure to try to get to this week. I want to see how you girls are amazing. So I know it's going to turn out so good. And you can share them over on our share thread on Sunday. Thanks, Maureen. Hey, Kay, thanks. And yeah, it's a perfect little way to upcycle your candle jars. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please share this with a friend if you loved it. Let's hang on to summer just a little bit longer. I know I have conflicting posts sometimes because as a blogger, we always have to be just a little bit ahead of the season. And but I want you guys not to rush the season either. Enjoy the moment, and that's what we're doing here in the Foglia household. So. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for sharing. Please put shared on the bottom so I can thank you personally. And I'll see you guys this Sunday in the share thread and see how your cute little beehives turned out. Bye, guys.